All right, here we are again. This is video number 3 of the enigmatic Rainmaker series. This is Stefan with your GoJet Pilot Group Communications Committee. And with me, I have the very knowledgeable Nathan. He's one of our stewards for the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. As we promised, we're going to go even more complicated. And Nathan has a couple of very good examples here that he wants to show you. Nathan, tell me what you know about this here.
All right, so this is my current period in Rainmaker, December. And you could see, again, captain, I'm a line holder. My schedule this month was built out erroneously, which I will show you why, at 81.13 hours or 81 hours and 8 minutes. And the line guarantee for everyone is 75 hours. So when I scroll down, you'll notice, as you saw in video 2, this day was 3 hours and 38 minutes. They brought it up to 4 hours, and there was per diem involved.
Yep.
So that's just an example. Here is 5 hours and 35 minutes, so there's no need to bring up to min guarantee. But lower down, here's a one-day trip, and you'll notice in the other videos you didn't see this. This is taxable per diem, because I never officially left base.
Yeah, it was Newark, out and back, Newark. Or Newark, out and back, Newark.
Correct.
Right, so it was taxable.
Right. Now, here you'll see on Sunday, I'll be in St. Louis in the sim for the 6-month post-upgrade torture session, which is billed out at 4 hours, MMG. It's listed as training. But, and this is for every commuter out there, they are required to give you a travel day before and after.
As per the contract, right?
It is not there. So I've already put a note in that says, please add 4.0 travel. I did that before and after. You notice, once you put that note in, what you must do is either up here, click the save button, or down at the bottom,
yes,
click the save button.
Always very important. Hit that save button. Yep.
You don't click save, it won't, and you've done nothing. Now, I've been asked a bunch of times, how long will it take before they clear out the red lines? They're supposed to have it resolved by the end of the pay period. That doesn't always work. At the moment, the payroll department is smaller than it had been pre-COVID, and it is taking them sometimes a little longer than that. So be patient. If you haven't seen it resolved by the next pay period, then I would absolutely send an email to payroll and have it resolved. When it's resolved, you will see a comment in this box, and I'll bring up another pay period where I've got something resolved. There it is. I wrote down that I was shorted an hour and 10 minutes of pay protection since the original award was 4 hours and 25 minutes. And it was awarded. They corrected it.
And always stay, diplomatic about this. And chances are it's just an honest mistake, and there's no need to vent or rage at payroll person that's doing this. And frequently, it's not the payroll person that's involved in whether you get paid for something or not. I mean, that's like a chief pilot issue. To put in kind of questionably impolite comments.
Yes,
just keep it very matter of fact and
keep
to
it
the
nice.
point.
The schedulers are the ones that pull things out. It comes off your schedule and instantaneously and somehow magically comes out of Rainmaker equally as quickly. But getting things put back in does take a little bit of time. So
I guess just don't shoot the messenger.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
And then as again, you going down, you can see here, this third column is a min guarantee, deadheads, training. You may not see the training column if you don't have training that month. The columns come and go. It just depends on the month. You won't have a premium column unless there's any premium pay you are owed. So the columns will change month to month. That is normal.
Can you show those red bars again? Now I've talked to our payroll department, and this is just something very simple where the travel was inadvertently left out. If you're in the middle of a trip and you're getting all sorts of changes to your trip, your junior assigned or extended, what the payroll has told us is that when you do flag these, there's immediately a little red dot next to your account. And unless it's at the end of the trip, what they'll do is they'll click on that red dot and they'll look and they'll be like, well, the trip hasn't even ended yet.
Right.
So I can't make the adjustments until the end of the trip. So if you're on a trip that's getting, pulled left and right, wait until the trip is over and then go in and make those changes, because they want to make sure that that trip segment has ended before they go in and make adjustments. So going in there and, day 2 of 3 and saying this and that, wait until the end of the trip. And then that way, once the trip is done, the little red dot will appear and then they'll actually be able to make the adjustments the same day that little red dot is there.
And another thing that you may not ever see, I hope you see it because you should use them. Here's a GDO.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You have 6 per year. Use it or lose it.
2 per month.
A maximum of 2 per month. Use them.
Yep.
If you're off on the 24th and the 25th and you don't want to be sucked into a junior man on, Christmas Eve, you can put that GDO in, but there are limitations. Go into the CBA. It explains GDOs and how to use them and the limitations on them. Know it. Read the CBA. We can't help you unless you help yourself.
I like that we're touching on different items of the CBA, which is kind of like the point of this. It evokes conversation on more than just Rainmaker itself.
And anything you do with the company, the same way here in Rainmaker, it's in writing. If you called scheduling and you agreed upon something, send a follow-up to scheduling saying per our conversation and lay out what was discussed. Then you've got a paper trail. It's much harder for us to defend you or to help you if there's no paper trail.
All right, so we've covered how to go in and audit and edit your Rainmaker if something was left out or needs to be added. The next video is going to be over this enigmatic little button in the top right-hand corner called More. So let's end this video, start the next video on that enigmatic More button.
Sounds good.